Let me see how this coffee tastes. Coffee might be good. Got my favorite creamer in it. So this coffee just might be hitting. Never know. I'm gonna try it out. It's not that bad, y'all. Because I'm a Starbucks junkie for some reason. I tried Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is like the worst coffee ever. No hate on nobody that drink Dunkin' Donuts. But I've tried the hot coffee. I've tried the cold coffee. I can't drink Dunkin' Donuts. Green Mountain coffee? Green Mountain coffee pretty good. Green Mountain coffee pretty good. Make sure y'all, as y'all come in, I don't know if this live won't be too long. I know some of y'all might be at work. I'm on my way to work as well. This live is just addressing two things. Hold on, I'm just looking at these comments. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. There we go. We got some people coming in now. Hey, so two things I want to talk about. It's not going to be a long one. It's tentatively for tomorrow. So tomorrow, so everybody's aware of what Amari Stoudamire said about black people. If you aren't aware, let me see if I can find it for you real fast. Here we go. I'm going to play it for y'all real fast.
News out of Israel that Hamas kidnapping children, putting them in cages, killing women, killing the elderly. That's some coward shit. That's cowardly. And for all y'all Black Lives Matter who ain't saying nothing, well, let me figure out exactly what happened before I say anything. Fuck you. Figure out what? It ain't never been cool to kidnap kids and put them in cages.
That's what Amari Stoudamire said. He said F you. He's never said F you to white America, though, for the mass incarcerations of black, the killings of black. Did he say anything when George Floyd got killed? I'm pretty sure he did not. The Mexicans, when they get taken across the border. And so I've been telling Kadazai to do short. So Kadazai made a clip out of him talking about it. Amari Stoudamire's brother reached out to Kadazai. Agrees with, the position that we take. So we're going to have his brother on Cross the Line Radio. It's looking like it should be tomorrow. We're just trying to lock down a date. So Lord allow, it'll definitely be tomorrow. So look forward to that. The second thing, right? So I got this new slave and I get home. So I'm working yesterday. I get home late. It's like, I don't know what time. It was like 10-something, 9-something, 10-something. And I see Sinetta doing a live stream about JJ, Jeremiah Judah. So apparently Jeremiah Judah trying to take the vagina from his white woman. There's some charges or something. I would have to see exactly what the breakdown is, but that's what Sinetta was talking about yesterday. And so all I put in the chat, this is all I put in the chat. All I put in the chat was shalom to the chat. That's all I said. I didn't say nothing more, didn't say nothing less. Once I put shalom to the chat, Sinetta starts talking, and I'm not really hearing it first because the volume was low, so I'm not hearing it first. So Sinetta, when I turn it up, I hear Sinetta saying, you can't say he not an ISUBK. You got to deal with this cap. You got to deal with this cap. And so I'm always looking at what needs to be said, what's not being said. I always go with that angle and stuff like that. And so when this is some good coffee, man. So when he says that, and y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me all right? Let me check, make sure I can hear myself. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Second. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me make sure I go in here and make sure I can hear myself as well. Okay, good. I appreciate that. So Sarnetta's like coming to live stream. He keeps saying that. He keep thinking I won't come in the live stream to talk about this Israelite doing, trying to force his way on a woman. So when I get in the live and he telling me I got to do something about it, I'm going to tell y'all what I said, and then you're going to see why he took the video down. So, okay, so Leon asked a good question. Why do you have to answer for some fake Israelites' iniquity? Because ISUBK is the standard, so they at least want to see our position on it, right? So when I get in there, this is what I said, and I think I blew their whole mind when I said this because they had no idea I would say this. So what I said was, I said, Sarnett, I said, why do you and the likes of you Israelites that teach a man can force himself on a woman, why do y'all have an issue? It's coming across a little hypocritical. So he said, what you talk about? I said, well, y'all teach that you can lay hold on a woman, and y'all call that sexual assault, and that God said it's okay to lay hold on a woman by force. That's what y'all teach. Now, I don't teach that, but that's what y'all teach. So why do y'all have a problem with what Jeremiah Judah did, or supposedly did, with this woman? So he tried to say, well, nah, Cap, because I'm talking about Deuteronomy 21 and about war. I said, no, y'all don't just teach about war. Y'all teach Deuteronomy 22 and 28. And so I read the scripture. So I didn't know, that his wife Nepal was on the line, but she kept it honest, and she came off mute and said, no, Sarnetta, I do teach that. So I'm like, okay, so if y'all teach that God said it's okay, salam to the chat. Melanin Rich is funny, man. So I said, okay, so if y'all teaching that God said it's okay, why y'all got a problem with it? It's hypocritical. So then the Nepal says, well, I don't agree with that. And I don't think people realize when they say they don't agree with the law, what they're saying. So you teaching that God said you can do it, but then you're saying you don't agree with what God said. I don't see how you don't see the hypocrisy even in your teaching. It's hypocrisy. I'll give an example. The Nation of Islam in the Quran says that you can strike or beat your woman. The Nation of Islam's position is that they don't teach it, nor do they condone it. And you never hear the Nation of Islam out there teaching that Allah said you could do that. Now, although, so what Nepal is doing is the opposite. Nepal is saying, I'm teaching that God said you could do it. I don't agree with it. So then Sarnetta says, nah, you running from the war. You don't want to talk about Deuteronomy 21 and 10. And so I let him do his little spiel saying I'm running, and the pod chime in, woo, or did something like that. And I let him chime in. And my response was, I said, if you go back to when Polite got convicted, and everybody knows this is on Cross the Line Radio. I made my PSA announcement. I said, I'm no longer entertaining. And for those that may think I'm capping, just in case y'all think I'm capping, let me see if I can find my PSA announcement. So I made a video, or I had the brothers make a clip. This when I get the flex. So I had my brothers make a clip. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find a shorter version. Trying to see. Hold on.
But when you think about a woman, imagine a woman condones that, because if by your logic that God condones that you can sexually violate a woman.
This was 4 weeks ago.
Have an issue with what Polite did.
This was 4 weeks ago. Remember, I said the same
God
thing
said,
4 weeks ago. Hold on.
What I mean by violate, I'm talking about sexual. Excommunicate Nazi. We could excommunicate.
This is what I said 4 weeks ago.
So if you're affiliated with them, that's the first thing. The second thing, Deuteronomy 22 and 28 does not give any man permission to violate a woman. What I mean by violate, I'm talking about sexually violate a woman. And Deuteronomy, the 21st chapter, is not a license to sexually violate.
4 weeks ago.
God does not condone the violation of a woman. So, to the Sinaitas, to the Nepas, to the Maharakas, those are the ones that I know that have recently talked about that. For if y'all continue to say that God condones violating a woman sexually, you are a hypocrite. You are an absolute hypocrite to condemn Polite, but then to still be out here saying God condones that. Because if by your logic that God condones that you can sexually violate a woman, then you shouldn't have an issue with what Polite did. You should say, God said that what Polite did was okay. But if you have an issue with what Polite did, then you have to stop saying that God said it's okay. You are an absolute hypocrite. And for women to teach that God said it is more disgusting than men. Both of them are disgusting, both of them. But when you think about a woman, imagine a woman hearing that another woman is saying that God said it's okay to sexually violate them. If there's a woman that's willing to come into the chat, pin the link to the top.
So again, not to be too long-winded because I have to go. So I even said that. So when Sarnetta does his rant, I say to Sarnetta, so Nepal is saying she don't agree with it, she just teaching. I'm like, so first I'm like, and this is for anybody that needs it, Deuteronomy 22 and 28 and Exodus 22 and 16 are saying the exact same thing. Deuteronomy 22 and 28 is using the word lay hold, which in Hebrew is tafas, which the root word means to manipulate. Exodus 22 and 16 is entice. So whether you entice or manipulate, which is the same exact thing, and lay with that woman, not violate that woman, you have to pay the dowry. So I said to Sarnetta and Nepal, and this is when I think it got into Sarnetta's head exactly what I was saying. I said to Sarnetta, I said, here's why it's hypocritical. You got all these people listening to you. You saying you don't agree with it, but you're saying that God said it's okay. So how are you going to teach something that you don't agree with, but saying God said it's okay? So if I believe in God and I hear you say God say it's okay, then I can go do it because you just taught me that God said it's okay. And I think that sunk inside Netta's head. And that's why he took that video down. And I love Sai. Y'all know I call Sai my brother all the time. But as brothers, we can have what's called tough love. And to continue to teach that God said it's okay to sexually violate a woman has to stop. I don't have respect to persons. I love that nigga. I love Sai. Sai is my man. I've been friends with Sai since 2013. He supports everything I do. I support everything he does. I was just watching his debate that Gorilla Hebrew and Top Cat had, which, by the way, Gorilla Hebrew mopped him up with his own information. Gorilla Hebrew beat the hell out of Top Cat. So this has nothing to do with whether I love or dislike Sarnetta, because I love the brother. But if you love a brother, you tell him the truth. You don't tell a brother lies. And we got to stop being hypocrites. Stop teaching that God said it's okay to sexually violate a woman when that's not in the Bible. It's not taught. You don't see it being done anywhere in the Bible and it being okay by God or the people. When Dina got lay hold on, as y'all say. When Dinah got sexually violated, Levi and Simeon slaughtered the whole village. They was wrong for slaughtering the village because the village had nothing to do with what that one individual did. But their feelings were for real. Their understanding was their sister got violated. So we have to stop the hypocrisy in Israel. We have to stop the hypocrisy in the black community. So I understand. I was hoping he didn't take the video down and make it private because I really wanted y'all to hear the interaction between us. Maybe me doing this live will make him put it back up and play it. Because this ain't meant to hurt the brother. This is meant to wake up the brother and the sister. Both, all Israel, that nasty Negro Maharakah teaches the same damn thing. Maharakah said, I am going to violate in the name of the Lord. So this ain't a side another thing. This is Israelites teach that. GMS teach that. Now, I don't know if they still teach it. I believe they do. I could be wrong because, you know, the GMS people that make like 50 videos cap lying. So I do think, I don't know if that stance changed on that or not. So if the stance changed, then I'll stand corrected. But for years, they taught that you could sexually violate a woman and just pay her the dowry. Remember, they did the video with Polite. They did a video with Polite when Polite said, if it happened, what you gonna do? And Tahar said, you gonna let it happen because it's in the scriptures. So you got tons of men teaching that you can sexually violate. Now, how is that gonna turn a predator around? How's that gonna turn a man that sexually assaults women? How's that gonna turn them around? How's that gonna make them repent from violating women? When you out here saying that God said you could violate women, they're going to think, okay, this is ordained by God. I could keep doing it. We got to think about our hypocrisy. We got to think about the mentality, and we got to think about what we're doing to get views, what we're doing to get views, what we're doing to get likes, what we're doing to get all of this, because it's not worth it. It's not. So that's all I got today. Before I go, y'all know I got a 30% off sale. You listen, this Sinetta sends me a text. This the weird part. This the weird part. This the text Sinetta just sent me. I said, Si, you took the video down. He said, yes, because you my brother and I could see you was uncomfortable. I didn't want the people seeing me beat up my captain. Now I'm really glad I did this live. I'm texting him back. I'm doing a live showing y'all hypocrisy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm typing in right now. Let me make sure I spell the shit right. I text him back. I'm doing a live right now showing y'all hypocrisy. That's what I said. So hopefully you watch it, maybe wake up, but just know I'm never entertaining that, ever. And I'm going to call them hypocrites. So Sa is a hypocrite. Napa is a hypocrite. Maharakah, any Israelite teaching that God said you can sexually assault a woman and then getting mad at men that are doing it, you're a hypocrite, because you shouldn't be saying God said it's okay. Period. Point dang blank. Ain't no getting around it. I wouldn't even believe in that God. No God I'm going to believe in going to say you can sexually assault women. Now, y'all know I got to go, but I will give y'all my sense of the day. I'm going to tell y'all actually what I'm wearing, trying to find it. What I'm wearing today is Baccarat Rogue. That's what I'm wearing today. Listen, I put it in my, if y'all want to know how I put it on, I do like this. I put it in my beard. Put it in my beard. I put it here. I put it here. I put it here. I put it everywhere. It's locking. For the ladies, the scent of the day for the ladies. Trying to find it. Scent of the day for the ladies is going to be, I think I said 1969 the other day. It's going to be One West Women is the scent of the day for the ladies. All right. Yeah, I put it in my beard. I put it everywhere. Look, come, y'all know about that 1960. Listen, I got 1969 right here. I got 30% off sale. Make sure y'all take advantage. If you go to Amazon, it's going to be a coupon. You just got to click the button to get the coupon. But it's a 30% off sale. Make sure you take advantage. The Flyers body butters. Remember, the $40 body butters are now 10 ounces. They're not 8 ounces. They're 10 ounces. So make sure y'all take advantage. Until next time, Shalom Israel.